Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple: products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, I am going to be talking about TikTok cringe. TikTok cringe is pretty much when people do pointless videos. Videos that literally, they don't need to exist. Not at all. That video being created, no reason at all. But people create these videos, and it could be a wide variety of videos. And I'll be talking about some of these videos on the platform of TikTok. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love TikTok. I love finding me some good videos because, a lot of these videos, you're not going to see them unless you're on TikTok, and they're usually pretty funny. Like, I discovered YouTubers because of TikTok. So that's why I'm like, yo, TikTok, it's like, it's another, like, Vine. It's another Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, MySpace, It's one of those things where it's, like, near and dear to your heart. I said MySpace as if I still go. I need to do a video like that, creating an account. Like, just create, like, a dummy email account, and then just create a MySpace account. Or I could just use one of mine and then just be like, oh, yeah, going on MySpace for the first time in, like, when was the last time? I think last time I'll like check MySpace, like to just see like if the website has changed. But I think the last time I like was signed into an account and actually had did something or posted something on MySpace, it was well over like it might have been like 10 years ago. It was definitely it was probably like maybe a couple of months over 10 years. So. But, let me see real quick. I don't think I searched up MySpace and my full name and, oh, wait a second. Nope, that's not me. That is not me. I don't even think my profile exists. I feel like they might have, like, deleted it. Yeah. They got songs. They got, oh, maybe if I type up, I wonder if they got my music on here. Nah, I don't even know who that is. I searched up TMossBoss and there was like a bunch of other people popped, or it was like this other guy popped up. I'm like, that is not me. But anyways, yeah, I am not existing on the, I should do that. I might do that tonight. I might do a video where I'm going on MySpace for the first time in 10 years. I feel like that'd be a pretty good idea. But anyways, but no, TikTok cringe. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I seen a retweet from Soup. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Soup is. If you guys haven't, go to just search up Sniping Soup or Dallas Soup or just Soup. You might be able to find him just by searching it. Well, search up Dallas Soup or Sniping Soup. You're most likely it'd be a better chance of finding him searching that up. But no, so I follow him on Twitter. He retweeted this tweet of a news article, and it's talking about some TikTok creators, not all, but some. But the article reads out, the headline of it reads out, TikTok creators are pretending to be Holocaust victims in heaven in a new trend dubbed trauma porn. Seriously, the most cringiest, and it's stuff like that where I just lose respect for people that do these videos. It was like bad enough because I remember when I very first got involved into TikTok and was like, like heard about it and was watching people react to like cringy TikTok videos, because originally it was Musically, correct? And I remember like how cringy Musically was. I'm like, I'm not watching no 13 to 15-year-old kids lip syncing songs. Like, there's no need for it at all. Because sit there, like, why? Why am I sitting down watching freaking I don't know, somebody out there lip syncing a song when I can literally listen to the song myself and lip sync the song myself. It makes no sense how somebody could get millions of followers off of lip syncing music that ain't even theirs. Like, I don't understand that. And then plus on top of that, if you ain't adding nothing like entertaining to it, you're literally showing off an outfit, or you're posting like, hey, I'm about to go out to eat, and you're lip syncing Drake and Future songs, Life is Good. That videos like that are pointless. I think I've said that before, and I remember I had a friend like go off on me about that because they posted videos like that. I'm like, I don't care like who you are. Like, I'm going to show the same energy. The videos are pointless. I don't understand them. Why would I watch you when I can very well do the thing myself without cameras being on? You know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know there's the one thing, like, okay, so I know there's the one TV show, Lip Sync Battle. Now, that's the type of, like, lip syncing, like, you know, you're adding something funny to it. Is that show even still on? I feel like probably not, because it's, because of everything COVID and stuff, so they say that it is. Number of seasons, 5. Oh, so it's present. So they still got... Yo, freaking Jim Halpert is an executive producer. Jimmy Fallon? What? When was this established? Huh, wow, I did not know that. Dang, that's crazy. I did not know that. Now I'm like curious on watching, because I know they had like Chrissy Teigen and LL Cool J on the show. That's all I knew of. But I didn't know John Krasinski was or Krasinski, whatever, tomato. But anyways, yeah, I didn't know he was a part of the show. Wow, that's crazy. Jim Halpert, he be doing some good stuff. Freaking Office, A Quiet Place, now Lip Sync Battle. Like, I've seen videos on Lip Sync Battle. It's not like I'm like clueless on what it is, but I've seen stuff on it and things. But overall, that's what lip syncing should be, where you're wearing some funny costume, or, you know, you're being yourself, but you're not doing something for attention. And I feel like that's why a lot of times, like, especially when it was the Musical.ly days, people was just doing that stuff for attention. And I'm like, they were either doing it for attention, or they were some cringy kid, and that's how they got famous. But they had, like, no, it was kind of like, well, I don't know, I can't speak on that because I ain't never sat down and watched one of those films, but I was about to compare it to, like, the silent films. You know, people being silent. But I felt like I would rather watch a silent film than to watch some cringy. Because, no, there is the one video that did it for me that I was like, I will never ever in my life download Musical.ly. I will never ever get involved on that app. But the kid, so you can see his grandparent. I can't remember if it was his grandmother or grandfather, but you can see his grandparent in the background, and he's doing a Musical.ly while their like sick grandparent is in the background. And I'm like, are you serious? Your grandparent, like, well, not for my second grandfather. I didn't know any of my grandmothers, but for my one grandfather that I did know of, like, he was in the area, you know, when he was getting sick and stuff. Not once did it come to mind. I'm like, you know what? Let me do a Musical.ly real quick. I feel like, you know, we're in the hospital. You don't see too many people do Musical.lys in the hospital. So yeah, let me go ahead and do a Musical.ly real quick. Yeah, and make sure that my sick grandfather is in the background. You know, this man's in pain, and I figure, yeah, I think the best thing for me to do to just add more to his pain is for me to do a cringy video. And I'm like, and I don't even think the song that they were lip syncing had nothing to do with their grandparent. Maybe if it was a song that was like showing love to the grandparent, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, they were doing that. It literally was like, what was the like trumpets? That was like that old, or like Wild Ones by Flo Rida or something like that. It was like a song that had absolutely nothing to do with what was going on, the whole situation. So that's why I was like, Musical.ly, cringy, very, very cringy. So I never did go on Musical.ly. Then TikTok started blowing up. So I did go on TikTok because I was like, you know what? Nah, let me see what TikTok is all about. So, and I remember there were at times where I did see like funny videos and stuff, like watching other people react to TikTok videos. Because honestly, though, if it wasn't for like watching like YouTubers react to like TikTok videos, if I didn't watch any of those videos, I most likely would have never downloaded TikTok. I never would have gotten involved in it. So make sure you follow me on TikTok at TMossBoss. But no, so anyways, download TikTok, you know, and I was seeing like some cringy videos, but it was nothing compared to the videos that was like originally on TikTok. I feel like TikTok is like on a whole new wave right now. But I remember when TikTok originally started blowing up, like I think when they changed it from Musically to TikTok, there were like some really cringier than the lip syncing videos. Very cringier than the lip syncing videos. But anyways, and then that's another thing. I'm like, you know, to speak on that, to I guess like add more to it, the lip syncing stuff. If the artist said, hey, you know, I need you guys to lip sync my song, and to overall, I want you guys to like choose like the best person for the video or something. That should be the only reason why a lip syncing video should blow up. If an artist chooses that video, or if there's something funny behind that video, or any of that stuff. But if there's literally nothing going on around that video, like there ain't no contest there, like that kid woke up that morning and he felt like that he needed to lip sync a Kids Bop song. Delete your account, delete the video, take your phone, throw it outside, smash it on the ground, run it over with a bus, crash a plane into it, not a real plane, like one of those like little toy planes or something, one of those like boomerang planes. You know those planes on America's Funniest Videos where they throw it and then it like circles back and hits? Take one of those planes, but instead of doing that, just throw it straight down on the ground, take lighter fluid, light your phone on fire. But do not ever do a video like that again. I cannot take those videos. I guess I'm just like an old man naturally at heart, and I'm only 24 years old. But it's videos like that, man. I'm like, bro, stop it. Nobody cares. But anyways, hold on for a second. I got a text message, so just give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I just had to reply to a text message real quick from a highly important person. But anyways, so yeah, back on the TikTok cringe. So what was I saying? So yeah, light your phone on fire, all that blah blah. So anyways, TikTok blows up. Alright, TikTok's blowing up. Everybody's watching it, everybody's on it, the new wave and stuff. It's the latest app to take over and things. But there were videos that was blowing up of people like crying in the corner, like, oh, this is a video of me crying because I've been getting bullied at school, but they literally look like that they're 28 years old. I'm like, what school are you going to? Community college? You should be filing a police report of harassment. Like, you should be, you know, like doing something. But anyways, Hot Tea uploaded a video, so I'm gonna definitely check that out tonight. But anyways, videos like that. Or recently, there's been the videos where people are like POV. Oh, I'm a person that just got into a car accident and I fled the scene. So like they be coming up with some of the most randomest backstories behind the videos. I'm like, what is this? I literally seen one. There's like two people that I somewhat kind of follow and things. Like I guess so. TikTok has it where if you watch one of their videos and like it, but you don't follow, you, let's say you like, you know, you open up, like you're getting rid of some apps in like the background section of your phone, right? So you know how like when you how I do that again. So you have to like swipe on iPhones, you gotta like swipe up and then you get rid of all the like apps that's running in the background and stuff. I'm like getting rid of a bunch of them because I opened up a bunch of apps today. But anyways, so you're doing that, right? Come back next day to watch some more TikTok videos, then you'll see this person. So that's pretty much my situation. One guy I am following because he did have this funny series, and then the other girl, it was like, I remember I liked a few of her videos because I did find them funny and things. She was pretty creative. She actually was doing like she was doing like lip syncing videos, but it was like of like movie scenes. But she'll dress up as the people and stuff. So she's going like above and beyond. You know, she ain't wearing like her pajamas and just like switching the camera angles like talk. You know, I guess, have I done that before? I feel like I might have done that before. Well, actually, no, not with lip syncing. I think the only lip syncing stuff that I did was the Denzel Washington, because I suck at lip syncing. I can't, no, I'm like, because I gotta like rememberize that stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, I don't want to. But the only reason why I did one is because this has been a movie I have watched since my childhood. I was about to say like Triple Day. I was like, I don't know what I was about to say. Not Triple Day, Training Day, starring Denzel Washington and freaking, what's the other dude's name? Training Day. What is that dude's name? Ethan Hawke. So they both did a movie in the early 2000s. When did that movie come out? 2001, called Training Day. And Training Day, so Denzel Washington is this bad cop. Ethan Hawke is a good cop. Towards the end, they're having like this crazy like street fight. It was seriously like one of the most like craziest scenes that that you can watch. Like the ending of that movie, the whole movie is good. It's definitely a movie you should watch if you haven't watched it. It's one of those good movies. Like definitely like a good cop, bad cop movie, but it's like mainly focused. It ain't like, a bad cop, but he's really good. But no, this is like this dude with Denzel Washington was bad. He was bad. And I'm just saying, if I were to ever be a cop, I would not want him to be my partner if he's acting like that. He needs to be like Equalizer Denzel Washington. He was complete opposite of I wonder who would win in a fight, but nah, definitely Equalizer Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington in Training Day, he seemed like he was too sloppy. He seemed like he was definitely too sloppy. Hands down, freaking Equalizer Denzel would take him out. But anyways, so there was at the very end of that movie, Denzel Washington. So they get into a fight. Ethan Hawke wins the fight, and then he ends up taking Denzel Washington's money. Denzel Washington had this money to give to these like Russian mob people, and if he didn't give them the money, he was gonna die. So Ethan Hawke takes the money. I think he ends up taking it because they didn't show like what he ended up doing. They just show where he just drove home, and then the movie ended and stuff. But they show where he's walking away. Denzel Washington is like yelling for him, but then he just turns around because there's a bunch of people outside watching and stuff. So he looks at everybody, goes off on them, loses his mind. It is seriously, it's funny, but it is his like most iconic scene, like one of his most iconic scenes. He's had some like iconic scenes, but that movie, Training Day, like when he went off on everybody, that's hands down one of my favorite scenes of Training Day. But anyways, so there's a part where he had snapped and was going off on people. That part of of his like rage and stuff and his rant, that was the one thing that I had lip synced. I did it twice. So one was like when you're playing Call of Duty with your friends, but then you guys suck and they blame you, and so then I like use like what he said and things, and then I did the other one where it's like when your kidnappers decide to kill you. Yeah, I got a dark side to me and stuff when it comes to sense of humor and things. But anyways, that was literally the only like lip syncs I think I've done. Other than that, I'm like, I don't do the cringy TikTok dances, which I think I will get to in a moment. But nah, we gotta talk on like the lip sync and stuff still, like now and then like TikTok wave. But there's been people where it's like they've done these like lip syncing, like not so much as singing, but they've done it with TV shows. Like the one girl that I was just talking about, she does like The Office and some other movies and all of that. But it's like you literally never hear her voice. I'm like, bro, like at least give people like, do some other videos other than that. That's why I'm like, yo, like people are only going to want that type of content from you. That's why with me, I'm like, nah, I gotta do like multiple different contents and things. I can't go and just stick to one thing and do that. Like I might like, do a lot of that one thing, but I am going to be doing other stuff on the side and, hope for the best on that. But, I feel like if you already have a platform, you literally have like millions of followers, you get millions of likes or hundreds of thousands of likes. You can literally do anything. Like I'm positive like people ain't begging you to do like, oh, please lip sync this, please. Like, cause my thing is like, she might dress up, she might do all this stuff, and it's good, don't get me wrong, but eventually it's going to get to a point in time where it's all like, people are going to want other things from you, and then when you got so caught up doing this lip sync and stuff, you ain't going to know about these other things. So that's why I'm like, yeah, my thing is that with like to, I guess, add me to, the equation, I do reaction videos, I do comedy skits, I do music, I do gaming videos, I do stuff where I'm talking about the news and music, movie reviews, album reviews. What other videos do I do? Freaking sneaker review videos. I do YouTube, like talking about the news going on YouTube with YouTubers and stuff and drama and all of that. I do that. I do a lot of talking to videos. What are some other stuff that I do? I have a channel where I'm literally just like, it's like a trolling channel. I have a motivational channel, a top 10 channel, a channel where I'm talking about technology, a meme channel, a try not to laugh channel, a channel where I'm promoting other people, a card channel, a channel where I'm coming up with ideas, a storytelling channel, a podcast channel, and a podcast. which I'm currently on right now, a solving unsolved mysteries channel, and a sports channel. I have so many different things that I'm focused on, and I can focus on all of them. Don't get me wrong, I can focus on all these channels. If I wanted to, I can make a video for each of these channels tonight. But anyways, but yeah, like, you know, I might be famous off of other things, but, you know, I also do get myself involved onto like other projects. So in case of people are all like, oh, you should start doing this, and then that's the new wave, and then, you know, I already got my content up and things, and so there you go. Like, I got something to fall back on in case something else falls and stuff. So yeah, I try to get my hands on everything. So, but anyways, a lot of content creators, especially when they be doing like these lip syncing videos, they don't be doing all that. They just be doing these lip syncing videos, and so that's why I'm like, bro, y'all gonna have to move on to something else. All right. So, anyways, I feel like I spoke enough on lip syncing, so let's move on. So yeah, back to like the cringy videos. Like I was like the crying in the corner, or I gotta, you know, show, like, that's the thing. I'm like, if you're doing it to motivate people, then okay. You know, like, I guess I can understand, like, you know, your stand, but you gotta, like, be strong about it. You know, like, my thing is like, I've had my fair share of crying on the internet. I've done that before. And, you know, but I was in the dark spot. Like, you know, like, people, if you're in the dark spot, I guess I can understand. But if you're not in a dark spot, you shouldn't be using a dark spot to promote what you got going on social media or the internet or anything else. Like, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, like, you have to realize that that's not cool. So, and I honestly, when I watch these guys' videos, I'm like, y'all had to just been eating like a cheeseburger, watching freaking Price is Right or Judge Judy, whatever is on, whatever you're watching at whatever time of the day and stuff. But you had to just be chilling and then be like, you know what? Let me just set up my camera real quick and just post a video of me crying in the corner. Like, you do not cry in the corner. I'm sorry, but I'm like, I see some of the people on TikTok, and I'm like, you are not crying in the corner. That is not you. That doesn't even, like, that ain't even your body language. Like, you watch a bunch of other videos from this person, that is not you. What are you doing? Stop it. Like, nah. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm like, I personally just don't believe that that's real. I'm like, it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm like, you did not just set up your phone, okay? And I know how difficult it is to set up a phone. So you mean to tell me you had set up your phone, right? And I don't know, like, and I'm going to assume that these guys don't have a tripod. So you had a bunch of stuff, and maybe you do, I don't know. But anyways, you set up your phone, okay? You set it up. You found some music, or no, wait a second, that's not how TikTok works. But you set up your phone, hurry up, ran to the corner before it went down to like 3 to 10 seconds and stuff, whichever you set it on. Hurry up, ran into the corner, got into the fetal position, and just started crying. And then when it was done recording, then you found a song to add to it, came up with some caption, and posted it, and watch it load up and upload and all of that to post on TikTok. You're lying. You are lying. I do not believe that you are in the corner crying. I'm sorry. But I'm like, I just personally, if I'm in a dark spot, I don't even want to like be on the internet. I remember when I was in the dark spot and I did not want to be on the internet. But I was like, I had to, because I was like, you know, it's something I got going on in my life right now. I had just pretty much in a way had just lost my job. So I didn't really have like nothing else to do. And I remember I did a couple of podcast episodes where I was like, I was out of it. I was literally out of it. And then I remember I did like a video where I was out of it, but I took the video down because I'm like, you know what? No, that's not me. That's not what I do. So I'm like, I kept the episodes up on my podcast because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to like take away anything. So, you know, people are going to ask, and they're curious. I'm like, you know what? Hey, like, I'm going to have to answer for the things I've uploaded and I've done and stuff. So, but anyways, but yeah, I'm like, you know, like, but I honestly, I truly was in the dark spot. It wasn't some stuff where I was doing it for attention. I honestly could have been the only one hearing that. But I'm like, nah, I'm like, you know, people wonder and stuff. They're going to be like, yo, what's going on? You hadn't uploaded no videos. You hadn't uploaded no podcast episodes, no nothing. So I'm like, I ain't had the sense of humor. I didn't want to do nothing. Like, honestly, to speak on like that time era of, you know, my dark spot and stuff. So I was dealing with some personal issues. I don't really care for what had happened. I guess, you know, like overall, like the outcome of the situation, you know, the outcome of the situation, like if that's how it's supposed to go down, then that's how it's supposed to go down. Like at this point in time now, I'm like, I don't care. At the end of the day, I really just want to focus on me and bettering myself on the YouTube platform and just coming out with more and more content for my fans and stuff. So literally anything else in my life, don't care for it. Don't care for it at all. So I'm like, so beginning of quarantine happens, end up getting sent home. Pretty much like, yeah, I lost my job and stuff. So that wasn't the reason, but there was some other stuff that was affecting me. But I was down. I was out of it. I was like straight up. I was probably in the deepest and darkest hole of my whole life. I had never been in a spot like that before. And the thing is, I was like, I have been in similar spots like that before, but this time around, it was like, nah, I'm not getting out of this. Like, I truly believed. I was like, nah, I'm not getting out of this. But I'm better now. No, I'm good now. I'm good. I'm not tripping anymore. I literally can, like, post, like, a video of me for 20 minutes laughing, all right? But that'll be too long. I'll probably pass out doing some stuff like that. But anyways, but no, I'm like, like, that sense of humor, like, me cracking a small joke, none of that. None of that. I was out of it. I was like, bruh. I was like, I could not. I was like, man, I'm telling you, it was a dark situation for me. Very, very dark. I remember I couldn't eat. I remember I didn't want to like make videos. Like I honestly, because it wasn't so much as quitting, but it was just like taking a break until I felt better. Because I knew I was gonna come back, but I was just like, nah, like right now I'm like, I can't show my face. I can't do nothing. Like I was on some straight up Rey Mysterio stuff. I was like, I did not want my face to be shown to the public. So I was like, yeah, I was down and out. But time progressed on, I got better. And I have to say, I feel like definitely now, I'm a much more stronger person. Cause I'm like, yo, I feel like if something like this were to ever happen again, I truly believe, I'm like, yo, I'm not even gonna sweat it. I'm literally just going to move on and just be like, you know, things don't work out. I overall just gonna have to see a better you know, outcome of the situation. Like maybe it was for a good reason. Maybe he was going to help me out in the future. I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, back to, you know, the crying and all that stuff on social media or on TikTok. But for me, if I were to do that on TikTok, I feel like that I could not take the situation serious. Like if you're trying to do this for a motivational reason, you should use your voice, use your words, not some cringy actions. Because no, it's like people. So when people were doing that, and my thing is like, you know, if I overall want to motivate somebody and stuff, be like, oh, you know, don't cry in the corner, go out for a walk. Like, you know, I'm gonna overall tell them like what helped me and stuff. But I'm not going to come out with some cringy video like, oh, this is me like months ago. And so I'm like, nah, man, that's stupid. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's not me. So, but no, when people were doing that, they'll post these videos like, oh, people, they make fun of my size or they make fun of how I look or all that. And then you got like some person. So TikTok has this thing on there where you can duet the video. So literally any video that was cringy and they do some stuff like that, a person would duet the video and have their video by like side by side, but they'll be doing like some Fortnite dances and stuff. And I'm like, man, it's messed up, but it's kind of funny. I'm like, you know, you like these guys is like, they pretty much are saying we literally do not care. And that was a trend. And I think a lot of people stopped doing that because it was like, yo, if you post this cringy video, somebody's going to duet it and you're just going to be like sitting there just getting laughed at and stuff. So I'm saying like, don't post stuff like that because you are going to get laughed at. You are. And so I'm like that. That's why I'm like, I try, if I am going to be dealing with some stuff, I try my hardest to hide it. And that's the thing where I'm like, I have done videos like that where I've like, something has been said to me, something has been done to me, I've had the worst day. What else? Like, you know, there's just like overall, yeah, I had like a really bad day. I really had a ishy day, but because, you know, like using a clean word and stuff. But no, I had a bad day. Overall, would have a bad day. But I would do my best to hide it and come out with some content to just entertain the fans that I have. So that's what I'm like, that's me. That's all. And that's the thing though. Like, don't. That's one thing for sure to just, I guess, get off of the topic of TikTok. What am I saying? TikTok. Don't hide what you got going on in life. Talk to people about that. But anyways, now back to TikTok. But anyways, but yeah, then there is those videos, and now the new wave of cringy videos on TikTok are not artists. I don't even know what to consider these guys, but there's these like very, very famous people on TikTok that just do dances. And the thing is, it's like, you would think like, no, they're different dances. No, all the same. Every dance. They got the new song. So Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion came out with a song called WAP. Everybody is doing the WAP dance. Everybody. That's when you know the situation is bad. When it ain't even it's not even focused on the song. It is focused on the dance. People only listen to that song because of the dance. There have been times. So there's this artist named Josiah. And he came out with this song called Crisis. And everybody was doing these like stupid, like, it's nothing but hand dances. They're not using, so for this new WAP dance, like the body is being in use and stuff. People are using hands, feet, legs this time. But before, like, there was the Renegade dance. And it was from this song called Lottery by K-Camp. That was like, I had to say, that was like the one song that was like, I feel like that kind of made it the new wave of like, oh, there's this song, let me dance to it and stuff and so on. So there was that. But Crisis by Josiah is a really good song. And I really do like the artist Josiah. He makes some really good music. But every time when I hear that song and then it gets to a point of the song and I just imagine people doing this stupid hand dance, and I'm like, bro, can you guys please watch movies like You Got Served or Stump the Yard? Freaking Step Up. And I didn't even watch that movie, but watch that because they had some dancing in there too. If you want to watch a classic retro dancing movie, watch this movie called Beach Street. You can literally watch a dancing movie and see that is real dancing. You can follow people like Jabberwockies. I had to say those are probably the best dancers in the world right now. You can watch them and see that what they're doing, that is dancing. What these cringy hand dances are, that's not dances. You guys are just having an infliction with your hands. I'm sorry to say it. I'm not sorry to say it. But I just don't understand. I'm like, these are literally the easiest dances that you can possibly do. And then they make it even easier on some songs. So they have it where like the songs would be like slowed down so you can do it slowly and stuff. And I'm like, bro, that's not, you don't slow the song down to do the dance. You dance. And I remember I seen where one guy, he literally put dancer in his bio and all he was doing was these TikTok dances. You're not a dancer. If you consider yourself, if you do these dances on TikTok and consider yourself a dancer, you're not a dancer. It shouldn't take me to break that down to you. It should have taken you to break it down to yourself. You are not a dancer if you're out here just doing TikTok dances. I am sorry, but I don't condone that type of behavior. I'm sorry, but I don't. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm like, man, people, they do that stuff, and I'm like, it is. I literally sound like an old man when I'm talking about this stuff, and I'm like, I have a reason. Because I feel like that regardless of whatever video platform or whatever platform that it's on, you should bring some source of entertainment. Now, I don't mean to trash on anybody that does the videos that, I listed off, from the lip syncing or the word syncing or at movie syncing, whatever you want to call it, and the TikTok dances and stuff. If that's what's making you money, if that's what's putting food on the table and keeping a roof over your head and clothes on your back, if it's giving you a lifestyle, Do the dances, do the cringy stuff, all of it, do it all. I don't care. But at the same time, I'm like, y'all are going to have to come out with something else, because there's going to be a new wave of stuff that comes out. And guess what? People are going to look at you and be like, hey, you should hop on this new wave of what's ever going on. And you're going to be confused because you're like, yo, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I do what I did on TikTok? Do I do like what do I do? And you're going to be in a situation where your career hits a failure point. And when your career hits that failure point, then you're going to be coming off as desperate. Don't come off as desperate. Don't have no situations where you're going crazy out in public and stuff. You know, just my thing is, my advice to everyone out there, from the Addison Rays of the world all the way down to the Addison Ray fans of this world, find many things that you can do. Don't just stick to one thing. Find many things that you can do. You know, work yourself to the bone. But don't work yourself so you could get the new Christian Dior Jordans. No, work yourself to the bone so where you can literally buy 100 pairs of Christian Dior Jordans. You know, like do a bunch, go above and beyond and stuff. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you are new to the YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing any gear from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And if you're purchasing any if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It'll knock $20 off your first purchase. Okay, so I said that. I'm sorry. I was trying to read some YouTube comments and then just straight up got distracted. But if you're buying any gear from Vecilo, make sure you guys use my promo code TMossBoss and it'll knock 10% off your next purchase. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.